Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Looking Glass Tarot. What I have for you is your general reading for April 2017. Before I start, I want to let you guys know that I am going to be doing this general reading, and then when I get done with this, I'm going to gather up the cards and I'm going to do a separate spread with different cards for a general love reading for you guys as well. I'm just kind of switching this up just to try something new and different for you guys. Now I can kind of give you two in one, I guess. Um, but I'll explain to you guys, when I get to that part, exactly what I'm gonna do, like what the spread is and all that stuff. I'll explain that to you guys when I get there. But I'm gonna start out with your general reading, and I'm just gonna get right into this. So the first card we have is the Heart of the Matter, and for this, you guys have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, this is um I feel like for some of you this is you're ready to offer. I feel like this is relationship related, and I feel like you're ready to offer um your love to somebody. I feel like you're ready to kind of open up and offer your love to somebody. But the challenge here is the Ten of Pentacles. That's the next card. The challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. So this could either be um it could be an ending to something, although I'm not really seeing that. But the challenge here is to create abundance and a happy home for yourself. Okay. And then the unknown influence here, that's underlying and influencing the whole situation. We have the Three of Swords. So I definitely feel like with your guys, like the unknown influence being the Three of Swords, I feel like in the past, you guys have had your hearts broken, and this is kind of influencing the incoming situation, with new prospects, new love interests. I feel like you kind of harboring some of that hurt still. You haven't fully healed from that yet, and it's kind of the underlying tone to the whole situation here. And then for the past, you guys have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is you weighing up options, trying to juggle. I feel like you guys are trying to juggle like your home life and your love life. It's kind of like balancing them out, juggling them around and trying to figure out what works best for you. And also, it could have been like two possible love interests that you were juggling around as well. All right. And then for the next card, this is your hopes and goals. And for this, you guys have the Five of Wands. And I feel like, I don't feel like this is, I mean, it's the card of conflict, but I feel like with the hopes and goals here, I feel like you're trying to avoid, your hopes and goals is to avoid the conflict in this card. Um, just trying to avoid unnecessary drama and unnecessary fights here. Okay. And then for your future, you guys have the Page of Cups. And, I feel like this is someone also coming to you and offering you a message of love. Okay. And it's kind of funny when you look at how the tarot interacts with each other, because for the Heart of the Matter here, okay, right next to the Future card, you have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, and this is how they're looking at each other in front of me, okay? This is how they're facing each other in front of me. Just like that. So they're offering one another something. You see that? So I feel like there's something going on here where, both are offering something up. And this could be another water sign too. This could be Pisces, another Cancer, or Scorpio. I'm feeling a lot of Pisces there. So someone coming forward and offering love to you as well. So it's kind of like, you know, going both ways here. All right. All right, and your self-image in this situation, you guys have the Six of Wands. So I feel like you guys are feeling victorious. You guys feel like you have something to celebrate now because of this. And you see yourself as, moving forward and celebrating, the good times in your life and the things that are going right for you. Okay. And then the next card I have for you guys, this is how other people are seeing you. So it could be potential love interests, it could be, family, loved ones, co-workers, anybody that's close to you or around you. This is how they're seeing you. And for this card, you guys got the World. So I feel like, they're kind of seeing you as somebody who um has kind of um I feel like they're seeing you as someone who's starting anew, also somebody who has everything they need to accomplish their goals. Kind of like you have the world in your hands, like you have so many possibilities and so many ways you could go with your life. And I feel like, other people are seeing that. They're seeing you as being very open and having a lot of these opportunities to kind of move forward, different options there. So yeah. And then the next card I have for you guys is your guidance and warning card. And for this, you guys have the Devil. Okay. So I feel like with this, I'm going to address the warning part of this first. Okay. And I feel like the warning with this card has to do with obsessing. Okay. Obsessing over this new possible relationship. Um, I feel like you don't want to become too obsessive over it, too clingy, too overindulgent. Just don't become too chained to the idea of everything. And the guidance I feel here is, let's see. It's kind of a double-edged sword. I feel like the guidance here too is also to let yourself, have a little bit of fun. Become a little bit overindulgent, but not too much. Um, I feel like letting go of insecurities too, for some reason, with this Devil card, would be a good thing to do. And release yourself from any other shackles that might be holding you back as well. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that Devil card. So, in your overall outcome here, you guys have the Four of Wands. So I think that's wonderful. This is building a foundation for a happy home. This is having a reason to celebrate possible marriages and engagements. Um, and just overall happiness. Okay, so a happy home. That's great. All right. Okay, now, but also keep in mind this unknown influence of the Three of Swords. That can be a really harsh energy, and that could play into this whole like Devil thing. Like, don't obsess about the past and like what's gone wrong there, okay? Because it's going to keep you from moving forward with this new stuff that's coming in. All right. Okay. So the advice card is for my Archangel Oracle cards deck from Doreen Virtue. What I'm going to do is I am going to flip this over. Okay. I'm going to read what's on it, and then I'm going to read the additional message that's in the booklet. All right. Leadership from Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Okay. So yeah, this could also have to do with the offerings here, okay? Um, these two could be helping each other out as well. All right, to create abundance in your life. So this person, you might have to help guide them towards something. Okay, I'm going to read the thing that goes along with this here. Embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self-doubt about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, the many lessons you've learned, and how good it feels to be a living example of following one's divine guidance. And I feel like that plays into the devil card. I kind of felt that as soon as I flipped it over, honestly. It plays into the devil card with being that authoritative figure, okay, and helping to lead other people, but also making sure that you're doing that in a loving way and not being too harsh and not trying to tie others down rather than let them have their free will, So maybe not becoming too obsessive and trying to hold this new person down because of things that have happened in the past. And focus on the good rather than the bad. Don't let your insecurities take over, okay? All right. Let me gather this up. And then I'm going to move on to your general love here. And the deck I'm going to use for the general love reading is my Steampunk Tarot deck. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull 6 cards. Okay, it's going to be 6 card spread. There's going to be past, present, future, and then I'm going to have clarifying cards underneath those 3 cards to kind of add more insight to why the first 3 cards came up. And then I'm going to use my Archangel Michael Oracle cards deck and pull 1 or 2 advice cards for you guys for your general love. So I'm going to start off by shuffling and laying out the cards, the first 6 cards for the spread. So I'm probably going to go quiet for a couple minutes here while I shuffle. Just bear with me during that time, and I'll have your cards laid out here in just a minute. All right. All right, now I'm going to shuffle and deal 1 or 2 advice cards for you guys from my Archangel Michael Oracle cards deck. Just for some extra advice here. So I'm going to go quiet for another minute or 2 to do this. So thank you guys for bearing with me. to do is I'm going to flip over all 6 cards here, get a quick glance, and then I am going to start with your guys' general love reading from there. Mm. Yep. All right. So the top 3 cards here, the past, present, future, all these, I believe all these cards were, I believe, in the reading that I just did. So this is kind of sending a strong message with your guys' love life here. So the past card, you guys have the Ten of Cups, okay? This is happy home. This could also be an ending, okay? For some of you, it's an ending. For others, it's, you know, happy home and whatnot. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's an ending. And the reasoning for this is justice, okay? So it could be karma stepped in and dealt you a card here, okay? And you know, it also could be good karma, like karma here creating this for you, okay? With the Ten of Cups. And then in your present, you guys have the Knight of Cups, okay? And I believe this was you guys with your offering of your love to somebody, okay? And the reasoning for this Knight of Cups, so the reason that you're offering this love to somebody, okay, is because of the Eight of Wands. And it's because, and the Eight of Wands is like fast messages coming in, like receiving unexpected news. So with that feeling that I got, like another person coming to you and expressing love to you as well, I feel like that's unexpected. So that's why you decide to reciprocate. I feel like you guys reciprocate that, and that's what's going on here, okay? And then for the future, you guys have the Devil again here, okay? So with this, I do feel like, you know, again, I feel like sending a strong message of trying to not be controlling over the situation, okay? Don't obsess over it. Don't try to, you know, don't let the hurt that you had in the past um, make this person feel like they're restricted by you, okay? Don't hold on too tightly to them and don't obsess over it. Um, and don't be too domineering, okay? The reason for this Devil card is the Strength card. So for some of you, I feel like there could have been a Leo in your past that kind of hurt you, and that's like the reason for having these control issues here with the Devil. So that they kind of brought out that side of you, and I feel like that's kind of influencing the present, and you know, um, you need to kind of get a grip on that before it might ruin something good, okay? All right, and the first advice card we had, this one popped out face up for you guys. It says, guarded and protected, okay? And this is from my Archangel Michael Oracle cards deck from Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to read the additional message that goes with this, all right? It says, Archangel Michael is protecting you in this situation as well as in other areas of your life. You and the Archangel are a team. You follow the guidance he gives you through your intuition. You likely drew this card because you're going through a major life change and are feeling vulnerable. But this is a symbol to remind you that Michael is watching over you around the clock. This card also urges you to drop your defenses in relationships with people and the angels. Open your heart to giving and receiving love so that you can express the intimacy you deeply desire. Be your authentic self with others and tell the angels how you're feeling. This allows others to know, support, and love you, including loving yourself for who you are. So yeah, that ties in with the Devil card here, okay, guys? it's letting you know that it's okay to be vulnerable here. Okay, I know you were hurt in the past. Okay, but it's okay to be vulnerable, and don't try to control the situation. Okay, because that's only gonna backfire on you. I'm just trying to look out for you guys. All right. Um, if you try to control it, it's gonna backfire. You need to open up your heart. I know that can be difficult sometimes, but open up your heart to receiving and giving love. Okay, for the best outcome here. Don't try to control the situation too much. All right, next card. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. I feel like this has to do with your mindset about things, with insecurities and stuff, and letting them get the best of you, okay? Um, I know moving into something new and different can be very scary sometimes, okay? Change can be scary, but you need to be able to open up to that, all right? And let go of your fears. Know that you're being watched over and you're being guided in the right direction and that you're being protected, okay? Let's see if I can find this. There we go. All right. This card is a reminder that you are a powerful creator made in the image and likeness of the divine creator. You're not a passive victim. You have the right and the skills to rise above and change everything in this situation and relationship. However, as long as you blame others or believe that they're controlling you, you'll remain stuck. But by calling upon God and Archangel Michael and then taking charge according to your guidance, you can change everything in miraculous ways. So some of you are you're the one that's feeling like um, they're trying to control you, and I feel like that stems, like I said, from past relationships and issues in those. I feel like that stems from that, being afraid that they're going to try to control you or that they are controlling you. Okay, that's just fear setting in. You can't let that fear hold you back or tie you down. Okay, it's you're creating this in your mind that it's going to be this way. So all you have to do is change that thought process. Okay, and that can change how you're feeling. All right, the possible specific meanings with this says let go of blame towards yourself or others, write down a list of action steps, and then follow through with one or more per day. Have an honest discussion with the other person in this situation. Take one or more steps today toward turning your dreams into reality and give yourself permission to make healthful life changes. So, one of the things that really stuck out in here is have an honest discussion with the other person in the situation. So, if you're feeling this way, especially if this person is new, it's good to let them know right off the bat how you're feeling, okay? Um, let them know what's going on here, but don't project onto them, the hurt that other people has caused you. Don't assume that they're going to do the same, okay? But have an honest discussion with them that about your insecurities and why you're feeling this way, and so that things can move in the right direction here, okay? All right. I think that's all I have for you guys for your general love. One more thing I want to say before I let you guys go is that if you guys would like to purchase a personal reading with me, I will have a link in the description box below for my Facebook page that goes with my channel. And also, I will have my email address that goes along with this channel in the description box. So if you guys would like to get a personal reading with me, you can contact me through those couple options there. And we can discuss, what you'd like to do and the prices involved there. So, don't hesitate to contact me if you'd like a personal reading with me. And I think I'm going to leave you guys with that. So thanks again for watching. If you could, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next month.